In our recent study of weather, we read about dangerous weather and weather safety, with our main question being, how is the water cycle related to weather? In this case, weather that's dangerous. The first think about it question is explaining how weather can be dangerous or damaging. The conclusions we were able to make after reading these pieces of the chapter was that it could hurt, knock down trees, and be destructive. It could also kill or injure you. So injury or death were the two main things that we discussed. The four main major destructive weather are flash floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, and hail. Flash floods occur when large amounts of precipitation in the form of rain fall very fast at one time. Often rain may overflow and cause lots of damage. So when you have so much runoff, it causes significant amounts of rain that can overflow river, lakes, and streams that then can cause damage to the surrounding areas. Hurricanes are large, violent storms that can form over large bodies of water like oceans. They're 74 to 150 miles per hour when it comes to winds when they reach the land and cause significant damage. Wind will spiral around the center of the eye of the hurricane, which is the calmest part of that storm. Tornadoes are thunderstorms, which sometimes can be in a large cyclone of spinning warm air. They do not cover as much space as a hurricane, but wind speeds are much faster, in fact, twice as fast as the hurricane winds, which we had discussed were 74 to 150 miles per hour. Hail of the large chunks of ice that fall as precipitation, and they range in size based on how many times a hail ball has been blown up and down into freezing cold air. Air gusts raise them high into the clouds, where they're coated with multiple layers of ice. With all of these different possible dangerous and damaging and potentially deadly weather, it's important to also read about weather safety. In our class, we talked about weather officials being able to alert individuals in areas where dangerous weather is approaching by making announcements on television, your iPhone, internet, and other devices. You can also set off a noise like a warning weather siren and other options as well. If we can't control dangerous weather, which it seems as though many of the ones we just discussed we cannot above, what we do to keep ourselves safe is important. Communication with others is essential, and in one of the more devastating areas, you may have to evacuate your location, meaning move from one place to another. Weather can be dangerous, but if respected, it can be quite a sight.